Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at this Gelid Solutions ONAIR. It's an all-in-one mobile streaming kit. It retails for roughly 53 US dollars, which is roughly around about 45 euros, and it's available on their website with the links in the description below. Okay, let's have a look at the Gelid Solutions ONAIR all-in-one mobile streaming kit. You've got a picture of the actual kit there, so you can see it's basically a tripod. You put your phone in it, it's got a light on it, it's got a handle on it, so it pretty much does everything you wanted. It says features, it says fully set for streaming, super compact tripod, universal smartphone camera mount, rechargeable LED light with colour filters on there. You've also got shotgun microphone and enhanced mobility and extended operation time. It doesn't say how long that specifically is on the front, but that's what it says. Let's have a look at the side of the box. It says it's an all-in-one streaming kit again. This side, it's got their web address. It's got a QR code on there as well. On the ends, it tells you it's got an L bracket with cold shoe mount on there. That's basically what goes on the top of a camera. And you've got a tripod with remote. And you've also got a built-in phone holder as well. You've also got a built-in phone holder as well. On the other side, it says you've got a rechargeable LED light, 3 colour filters, so those basically go over the light and change the colour slightly, and then you've got a built-in shotgun mic. So it's pretty much an all-in-one device, to be honest with you. On the back it says get your message on air, stream effortlessly anywhere you want, and then it gives you a bit more information. You've got your specifications on there as well. You should be able to see those on there. If not, I'll move them a little bit closer for you. But in basics, it tells you everything about the microphone as well as the LED light. So it gives you a rough idea. So let's have a look what we've got inside the box. Okay, this is what's inside the box. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff inside the box. It can look a little bit daunting and confusing, but I would suggest you check the manual first. It does tell you how to put it all together, and it's not as bad as you think. Some of the bits you may think are missing because you're going, hey, where's that bit? It's actually hidden inside the legs. There is little compartments inside the legs on here where all the different parts are hidden. So make sure you read the manual because it does tell you that. Like I didn't actually read the manual and I was like, oh, where are all these bits? And it tells you inside there. Let's start off with all the filters. So you've got 3 filters, white, looks sort of pinky, I'm presuming it's supposed to be red, blue. Most things usually come with a yellow filter as well. This doesn't, but you put the filters over the light, which will obviously diffuse the light and give it a slightly different tone and colour, so it'll make whatever you're taking pictures of, videos of, look slightly different. Or you could just do that in your editing. That's up to you. On top of that, you have got a cable to charge it with, so that just plugs into the on the bottom of the light, and plug that into a PC, laptop, or a USB charge port, and that will charge that up. You've got your microphone, which is pretty straightforward. It does feel a little plasticky. It's probably not the best quality in the world, but for what you're doing, it's probably going to be more than adequate. It has got a 3.5mm jack on it, so the device you're plugging it into will need to have that connection. So that's generally most cameras. Smartphones, unless you've got an Apple, they generally don't have the connection on it, but you usually get an adapter, or can get an adapter, to convert the port over to that. Also in here you have got basically that's the handle, so you basically hold the whole device with this bit here. You've got the connector which you would put your camera in, so you'd get your, well, not camera, smartphone, so that adjusts to the size of your smartphone. It comes with a battery as well. The battery is actually for the microphone, and the power, it's called Great Power, the battery is, so that's an interesting name, one I've not really heard of before, and it is a CR2 lithium battery. Not the easiest batteries to get hold of, but you can generally pick them up online and sometimes in some stores. You've also got a little controller. This is Bluetooth, so it allows you to take pictures remotely with obviously the button without having to actually press the button on your phone or your camera. And then you've also got obviously one or two fittings on there to fit different bits, so that's pretty good. So we'll put all these together on a camera and have a look and see how it works. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's built up. It is a little bit fiddly, messing about with it, and it does feel a little bit flimsy in all honesty. I wouldn't trust this with a DSLR camera or anything like that. If you've got a small camera, maybe, but it seems I wouldn't trust my £1,500 camera, or to be honest, even a couple £100 camera with this, because it just seems a bit too flimsy in all honesty. It's going to be a little bit too heavy for it, but for a smartphone or a small camera, it'll probably be absolutely fine. Just to show you what it's like, so you get obviously your phone here. You're going to be using this for selfies. This would point at you. Then you've got your microphone, which would plug into your phone. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I've got an Apple phone. I don't have an adapter handy, but still, you get the idea. And then you've got your LED light on the top as well. There's no dimming option on that, so it's either on or off. And then you've got the choice of obviously the diffuser on there as well, which is quite a bright light in all honesty. So that should brighten you up a little bit if you're in a dark environment. But if you're outside in normal daylight, you probably never need it. But obviously, that's up to you. But otherwise, it seems to do exactly what it says. You have got the feet on the bottom, obviously, so you can stand this up. But again, it's gonna be okay. But if you've got a heavy camera like a DSLR, it's gonna be basically top heavy and it will fall over. So don't say I didn't warn you if you go and smash your lens. It does have a ball mount on top, so it lets you adjust it to however you want it, and then you can lock it in at the angle depending on obviously what you're doing. You can use this obviously other than selfies. You could use this for something like doing time lapsing or just taking pictures at a distance and stuff like that, even family photos and stuff like that. And as you can see, it does come off pretty easily, the stand. I didn't do much there and my phone just popped off, so you do have to watch it. It does seem a tad flimsy is probably the best way of putting it. Don't get me wrong, for the price, it's okay if you're starting out. But if I was you, I'd probably look at investing a little bit more money onto something else.